Hey folks, Paul Abernathy here, coming at you with another video. But before you watch this video, make sure you do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Hey, you haven't even seen it yet, but you know it's from me, so you gotta like it. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, depending on the platform you're watching this on, so that you get notified when I bring you another great video. All right, so people have been waiting for me to do this. I've had some people recently reach out and say, Paul, you talk about them all the time. You know you're not a fanboy. And for those that do question my experience in the field, go to Virginia's DPOR, or go to Texas TDLR and Google me. You'll see I'm a master electrician. I've been doing this for over 32 years. I've worked with all the brands out there. And look, I'm all about getting into the trade. I'm all about making money. Also, I'm all about realizing that you don't have to buy the Ferrari when the Kia will do just fine. So, as a disclaimer, I will say, you do you, and all you haters, just be haters, because I'm going to show you a product review, and it's about hand tools, and it is the exact sets that we give away to apprentices and helpers who need a little help in getting into the trade and can't afford a full, complete set of tools. I'm going to show you what I recommend, and you can do you. You can buy what you want, and a lot of those on the social media that promote fanboy stuff, it's because they're trying to get the company to give them stuff. So with that said, nobody's giving me these tools. Nobody's promoting this video. It is certainly not something that's being sponsored. This is me trying to give you my honest review. Now, I've used these tools. Everybody knows when I came to Texas, now it's about 9 years ago, I had an electrical contracting business in Virginia. When I came out here, I did the exact same thing. Out here in Texas, I primarily focused on service work. I left the contracting and the bidding and all that back in Virginia. But out here, I did service work, crawling through attics, putting up the ceiling fans when there wasn't one there, no boxes there, doing service changes, did a couple rough-ins out here. I did tons of them back in Virginia. Look, I've used these tools for years since they came out. So I'm going to give you an honest review of these tools. Okay, so let's kind of go. And as you probably expected it, absolutely right. I'm talking about Doyle. Now, you're wondering a little bit about Doyle. Okay, I never heard of it, or might not have heard of this product. All right, so Doyle is a line that is sold only at Harbor Freight. Okay. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking nothing good comes from Harbor Freight, but you'd be wrong. And the reason I can tell you this is because Harbor Freight does honest reviews. If something's not good, they let people say it, because I have made comments on things on their site or their products that I've had that I didn't like. But I would say 99% of the time, anything I get from Harbor Freight meets my expectation. Now, if you're going to buy something and you're only going to use it every now and then, Harbor Freight is amazing for that, because the products hold up fine. If you're going to do day in and day out and really beat things to death, I've actually had some drills from Hercules, from their brands, that last pretty good. But I mean, you've got your DeWalt's, your Milwaukee's, your Ryobi's, you got everything that you can go with. But depending on how much you use something, Harbor Freight can be your friend on that. It's very cost effective. But everybody's going to have their opinions. You know, fanboys are going to be fanboys or fangirls, especially the ones that are on TikTok who get sent a bunch of tools. You expect them to be fangirls or whatever, right? They're getting stuff for free from the manufacturers. Trust me, the manufacturers are giving them away so that they can get these responses. Okay, we all know that. All right, so what I'm going to talk about, and just so you know that I practice what I preach. These are all Doyle products. Very nice strippers, universal strippers with pliers built in, bolt cutter. All of these are Doyle products. From the ratcheting, these are products that we give away to apprentices. Diagonal cutters, regular pliers, insulated screwdrivers, all are Doyle. And you're probably thinking, yeah, but you know what? They're probably cheap, right? They're going to be priced affordable, but they're just cheap. They won't hold up. You couldn't be farther from the truth there on that. So let's look at it real quick. So over here on the website, you'll see that you have Doyle. We have wire crimpers right here. wire crimpers. You've got the Doyle's Electrician's multi-purpose plier. You've got they have regular strippers, and they have the ones that will strip the sheathing as well. They have channel locks. They have high leverage diagonal cutter pliers. That's what these are here. But check it, they got ratcheting strippers. They got the regular pliers. They got the heavy duty wire strippers if you like that kind of thing. They have other wire strippers. These are just with the wire gauges and look very similar to some of the name brands you would see. Have water pipe pliers. Here's your lineman pliers that I promote all the time. Here's some long nose pliers. Here's some long nose pliers again. Here's some 6-inch multi-tool plier. Here's some more diagonals. Okay, so anyway, point is, here, look, they got fish tapes. They got cable cutters. I have a set of these I actually use. This is good for cutting 4/0, 3/0, and all that kind of stuff, aluminum. Point is, tons of products, okay? Let's focus on the one that I think that's the most important tool, at least for an electrician when it comes to the everyday, whether it's making up joints, cutting cables, pulling, grabbing onto to pull a fish tape, whatever you have, the basic lineman, okay? This one also has a built-in crimp for equipment grounds and using the barrels, all that kind of stuff. Now, let's look at these real quick. So here's what I'm looking at. Now, this has 219 reviews, okay? And it has nearly a 5-star rating. So let's go look. And a lot of these have a 5-star rating, by the way. So let's go look at it. So here you go. So this is what we're talking about. It's a Doyle. This exact one that I have right here. $19.99, okay? Compared to other brands where they're close to $50. So you can buy this thing 4 times over, 3 times over, right? Well, at least twice over. Here's the thing, all right? It has it has 0 1-stars. The majority of these are 5-star review. So people get it, they try it, they wear it out, okay? But here's the interesting thing about it. There's a crimp, picture of the crimp feature. There you go, cutting a piece of cable. But I'm going to tell you what one of the most important things, and let's do a product overview real quick, right here. All right, so cuts ACSR, screws, nails, most hardened wire. Here's the big thing right here, folks. See this? 100%. You probably can't see that. I should have figured that you probably can't see it. So let's bring it so where you can see it. Here, 100% lifetime warranty. So if I'm paying $19.99, I can take this back to Harbor Freights. They're anywhere. Okay, Harbor Freights are everywhere. I can take this back and get another one. No questions asked. Okay, because Doyle is exclusive to Harbor Freight. And so the next thing that somebody will say is, well, I wouldn't buy that because it says it's made in Taiwan. I only buy American made. Well, dude, you do you, but Harbor Freight is an American company. And 90% of the things are imported from overseas. And I can bet you that a lot of the fanboy tools are made in plants overseas, bought over here and repackaged. If you don't believe me, Google it, okay? So I really don't care. And people want to throw the negatives, thumbs down, saying we only buy American. Dude, if you're the fool that wants to spend all that money, hey, I'm an electrician. I'm trying to make money. I buy what's affordable. And when I know that I can get a lifetime warranty on this thing, and it tells me it has a superior cutting edge, and I have a rating, okay? I get a 5-star rating on this thing almost right here. Look at this rating, okay? So at the end of the day, you can't go wrong for $19.99, right? Is that what it is now? Yeah, $19.99. You can't go wrong compared to other competitors' products. Now, I know the fanboys and girls are going to say, no, I would never. But I've used them. All of our apprentices have been using them for years. I know other people that I put onto these. They're always smooth action. Again, insulated. So definitely highly recommend these. Okay. So that's one of the tools that I can tell you that I've personally been involved with, and I know that it's a very reliable product. So let's kind of see see if I can't get back. Not sure why it's not going back. So let's see here. Let's go back and do Doyle again. And let's see here, Doyle. There we go. So now let's go into electrical. So now the next one is that multi-purpose tool. All right, so I actually have this multi-purpose tool right here. And as you can see here, it's got the different sizes, right? Everything that you'd expect to have in a higher end product, okay? Strippers, everything that you would need. There you go, right? All the high-end stuff. Again, one of the things that's important about a good set of strippers is what? Zoom in on it for you. Right here. Lifetime warranty. Okay. Okay. Strips 8 to 18 solid and 10 to 20 stranded. Again, lifetime warranty. So if you're looking to get some tools to replace your tools, I would much rather see you go with something like these, okay, than to sit there and try to use a set of tools so long that the insulation on the grips start to crack, or it kind of gets so much sweat in it that, again, it doesn't really offer any real good protection, or starts cracking and you try to wrap it in rubber tape, whatever. Just go get you some tools. If you want to spend 3 times the amount on some other brands, you do that. Again, I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight or Doyle. We choose these for our apprentices. One, because I'm going to be honest with you, I know they last, and they drop them, beat them, and do whatever. But I know they last. Now look at these reviews right here. Let's just kind of dig into it. Here, check this out. A 4.8 out of 5. 469 people have used them. If people were getting them and having problems with it, right? Look at this quality, customer likes. Quality 100%, 100%, easy to use, great value, okay? So the majority of the people are using these and they're very happy with them. I can tell you that no matter what tool, I used to get my one brand I used to use, mentioned earlier in here, and it wouldn't take long before these would start to seize up. Of course, WD-40, trying to work it out, but these are the ones that I've had right here, and they're still as loose and nice. It is a matter of how you do staple. Instead of doing it on the hinge, do it on the end, like a hammer, if you're going to do that. But at the end of the day, $19.99 and a lifetime warranty. And Harbor Freights aren't going anywhere. And for those that say, oh, but it's not American made, suck it up. Probably everything in your house that you have is probably made somewhere else. If you want to not be a hypocrite, then stop everything you buy and just go buy American-made everything. And you're going to be hard pressed, okay? There's just some things that some people do better. And the fact that it's being sold in America by an American company like Harbor Freight, then I feel like I'm giving my money to an American company, okay? So I don't care. Don't be a hypocrite. Look around and see where some of the products you have are actually made, the motherboards or the components or whatnot. So don't feed me that crap. And if you're one of those that do that, I'll just block you anyway, because I don't need to hear that bullshit. So anyway, great tools that you have. Again, great ratings. They openly allow you, and they don't filter. They do not filter the comments, because I have given comments on it, right? Here you've got some people, the pliers feel really nice in the hand. They're very solid and sharp. Package didn't say if they are insulated for shock absorbing, even though they feel like they are. Again, there's only so much you can put on it. Here you go. Why didn't I buy these sooner? A quality tool as good as an everyday wire stripper crimper. You won't be disappointed. Look at the reviews, just keep going. So again, if you want to be one of those fanboys and only go with certain brands, that's up to you. That's your choice. But you can see here, $21.99. If you happen to be one of the members of their inside track, which if you buy as many products as we buy and give away these tools, then it makes sense, it saves. But anyway, $21.99, this same tool is about $50 if you're trying to buy some brand, okay? And this is universal, not just pliers, like a needle nose, but the strippers, the cutters, you can cut the bolts here in 832s, 632s, even has a crimper built into it, so you can do your barrel crimps. So, this is just a great all-around universal tool. So you could technically get away with this if you're just going through and you're working on a rough end. Now, if you're going to pound your staples, you're probably still going to have this. If this is what you're going to pound your staples, using the right end probably. Or if you have a hammer, and then you'll need a hammer in this, and you can pretty much get everything done. You've got your diagonal kind of cutters built in. You've got your strippers. You've got your pliers. All of that built into one. So you can't go wrong with that. All right. Let's see here. I want to look at one other product that I really highly recommend. And this is the Doyle. Let's see here if I can find it. Again, fish tapes. Let's see, Doyle. Let's do Doyle ratcheting screwdriver. Highly recommend the Doyle ratcheting screwdriver. Here we go, 11-in-1. Highly recommend this, guys. So here's your 11-in-1 by Doyle. You know what it costs for a good quality 11-in-1, right? And weakest link on one of these things is the ratchet. However, people put things through the paces. And here you've got 223. Look at this. Vast majority are 4 and 5 stars. And again, it's $14.99, right? So again, you really can't go wrong with this product. Heavy duty, again, the ratcheting feature. This way, turn it the other way, that way. Again, people ask me, will it last? We've had these, and now these, I don't remember, I think they've only been out for a year or two. I do know they were in the last package we sent out to the apprentice, and we routinely asked them as part of that program, they have to continually give feedback on which one of the tools, if something broke down or whatnot. Absolutely no bad feedback on this ratcheting screwdriver. I have one. This is actually part of the kit we're sending out. Mine's out in my tool bag. But again, other than beat up rubber, it perfectly looks fine and it works perfectly well. Very solid ratcheting. $14.99. Okay. Again, if you're in the club that they have, or you buy a lot of tools there, you can get it for even a little less. But again, great products. I highly recommend it. People can give all the crap they want about Doyle products, but I encourage you to go check it out over on Harbor Freight. Look at the reviews. Start out small. Maybe get yourself a set of side cutters, or who can't use a good ratcheting 11-in-1, and try it. And let me know what you think. Again, if you want to spend 3 times as much to do the same job, and because you buy into the fanboy thing, then you do you. I've never been that way. I can tell you right now, no need for Milwaukee and DeWalt or Ryobi's, and no need in them trying to get sponsors on my website, because I'm not a fanboy. Okay, I use tools that I try and I trust and I believe in, and I just love the Doyle. Call me what you want. Yeah, I know I'm a hack. I've never worked with my hands. You know what? Save me the breath in the comments, because I know what you say. But those that are willing to give it a shot and, and are about value, especially in economy we're in today, these will make you money, but not break the bank. And they will last. And at the end of the day, what do they got? What do they got? They have a freaking lifetime warranty on any of it. Harbor Freights are everywhere. Just take it back and get a new one. Okay? I'll tell you, I bought from a Harbor Freight a grinder. One of the cheap little, like those $15 grinders. I grinded on the floor out front when we were doing some remodeling. I grinded down for days and went through pad after pad, and it still kept working, and it was the cheapest you could get from Harbor Freight. Okay, so I'm a big believer in Harbor Freight, especially if you're going to need a tool for a project and you don't expect to do it a lot. Then it's great. I have the wet dry vacs from Harbor Freight. They work wonderful. So look, you can buy the name, and you can say, well, again, I don't get it because it comes from China or Taiwan or whatever. Man, suck it up. Just stop it. It's being sold by an American company, Harbor Freight, right? And I'm putting money in their pocket. They're importing the products. They're having it made exclusively for them, okay? We all get products that are made overseas. I can promise you, back when I was part of Radio Pet Corporation, we had our motherboards made in China. I get it. We're already sold out to China. I get it. But I am not willing to pay. I'm not willing to pay 50 and 60 bucks for the name when I know that I can get a product with a lifetime warranty, probably made in the same factories, okay? Lasts just as well. And I could replace it many times over. But who needs to? I got a lifetime warranty. So Harbor Freight's not going anywhere. They're just blowing up. So again, whatever you want, you can like it or hate it. That's my recommendation. So on all of the Doyle products that are sold at Harbor Freight, 2 thumbs up. Check them out yourself. They are not sponsoring this ad. They are not sending me any money to say this. I know from 5 years of our apprentices that we've given away these kits, I know how they've been using them, how they've been beating them, dropping them, and they haven't failed them yet. I've been using them for years, even back before I closed down my contracting business. I was using them here in Texas, service call. They work perfectly fine, and I've had all the other brands. Still have them. I don't throw away tools, but I use these. They work great for me. See if they work good for you. Till next time, folks, stay safe. God bless. And check out Doyle. You'd be surprised.